What up, what up, what up, what up? It's your boy Bugsy Laveau.
What's going on, world? This your little bit brother Pizzo Bam. Wham, hit it.
94.9 City Boys, unfiltered voice of Fort Myers. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Yes, sir.
Thank y'all for tuning in. Pizzo, man, what the fuck is up, bro?
Man, I feel like Fort Myers missed us, man. I gotta put it like that. We've been hanging out too much with these celebrities. Now we back to us. I feel like now we finna go ahead and tell the world what's going on with us. And with me, man, I've been chilling. That's it.
All right, before we continue, just want to give a quick shout out. This episode has been brought to you by Laveau Life, which is me. If y'all don't know, of course, you know, flies always. But anyways, Laveau Life brand, the only brand where you could get your exclusive Lee County tees. And just a real quick story. One of the reasons why I made these Lee County tees is because I felt like Lee County, we didn't really have nothing to represent us the way that I wanted us to be represented. You know, like New York has their Yankee hat.
Yeah.
Cali has like their LA hat.
Yeah.
I feel like we never really had no official gear. You know what I'm saying? And I got a lot of love for this area. I got a lot of love for Southwest Florida, so I kind of wanted to give back by like giving us some swag, some drip to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Something fresh to look.
You got a drip for sale.
Exactly. Something fresh for us to look for us, by us. So yeah, man, due to the recent passing of someone who I definitely admired, you know, Nipsey, he had his Crenshaw line. I took a little hiatus with the Lee County tees, but just due to my dog passing, I wanted to bring him back for the city one time real quick. So you know, tap in, log on to the website. We're gonna drop it into the comments right now. And purchase your tee, man. Purchase again, if it's, you know, something that you want to wear, we got small, medium, large. We even got crop tops for sale for the summer.
Yeah,
just log in and make a purchase, support someone, and I fuck with it. If I do say so myself, they're pretty comfortable, they're pretty fly. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know what I'm saying?
it's
I know
black.
y'all done.
Yeah, it's black because, you know, Lee County, you know what I'm saying, always in all black. You know, got the little clean cursive, and anyways. Enough of that. Enough of the self promo. Let's get back to it. Pizzo, what you been up to, bro? What's up in Pizzo's world?
I just got done celebrating Easter. You know, I got a funny story what happened on Easter. You know, I be trying to stay out the scene, stay out the way. But guess where I ended up at? I ended up at the American Legion.
The American Legion.
The American Legion on MLK.
For those that don't know, break down American Legion.
I'm gonna start off saying, if you from Fort Myers, you know I'm flagging for going to the Legion. Just cause that ain't the scene for me. It's for the I felt like I ran into my third grade teacher at the Legion at the bar, but I don't know. So I wasn't trying to verify either. But that was the latest endeavor I was into.
What kind of music they play over there?
They play that what they gonna play? They gonna play some Tebebe, they gonna play some
So they play like young music.
But they play music that everybody, it's just like if you was to listen to the radio, right?
Okay.
And you're gonna have music that everybody know. It's that type of thing. But they gonna take it back. They gonna put like some Gerald Levert. They gonna put like some, you know what I'm saying? So you better be ready. You better be on point.
You gotta get your two-step.
But luckily I know about that music. So, you know, I showed my ass. Sad to say.
Did you have a repeat of Fly Lounge?
Nah, but it was somebody auntie in there was looking at me a little too hard, and one more drink of Hennessy, it would have been on, you know what I'm saying?
She wanted the city boy.
But I had to leave TT alone. So that was my latest endeavor, just hanging out. And it was fun, though, because I was with family, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I ain't hang out in a while. Like, I done turned to a workhorse, so this shit was different for me, man.
Easter, I wasn't here, man. I was in LA. I went to LA for...
You was in LA?
I was in LA for a few days.
That's different.
I ain't never been in LA. I was out there, and...
So what made you go?
I ain't never been. I always wanted to go, and I had people out there that wanted me out there. They kept telling me to come visit.
That's a boss move.
So I went out there. I got my homeboy Mars, but he does media out there.
Oh, okay.
So you know,
Mars 3 times.
Yeah.
Yes,
so I went out there and I tapped in with a few people, and you know, I went to Nipsey's store in Crenshaw and Slauson.
Yeah, you went and seen that?
Bro,
what was the vibe like that? Because I mean, I just seen social media.
All right, so I was expecting like. So I hit my people from out there, and I'm like, hey, I want to go to the store.
Yeah.
And I want to, you know what I'm saying, pay my respects. And all of them was like, nah, like, we not going. We don't go to that side of LA. Like, that's a real bad part. Like, we don't even, like, I'm like, dog, I'm gonna go. Like, if I gotta go by myself, I'm gonna go by myself. Like, I want to go to the store. They're like,
even
nah.
them, but I thought like they'll be like you'll link up with like some creatives type of thing. Even them,
nah.
And they ain't want to go on that side.
Nah. They ain't want to go on that side. That's like it's like kind of like in the trenches a little bit. Like, so anyway, so they kept telling me no. Then I was like, dog, listen, like we gotta go. Like this is my guy. Like. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I don't come to LA all the time. Yeah. Like I gotta
feel me. That's the only reason I'm coming right now.
And they was like, all right, fuck it, let's go. But they was like, yo, we gonna go in the daytime though. And I was like, that's fine by me. Like we don't gotta go at night. Like
yeah.
So we pulling up, and we're like when we get closer, it's like on the intersection, like a little corner, and I start seeing like the stop sign says R.I.P. Nipsey. I'm like, damn, this shit real. Like we really here. Yeah.
You had to wipe a tear at that moment.
So like we turned, then there's like garbage, like the big garbage dumpsters. R.I.P. Nipsey, R.I.P. Nipsey, like everywhere, like in blue. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
So then we pull in, and I see the plaza. It's like in a big intersection, and it's like 60, 70 people there, just like it's like
so I don't know what they doing there for one.
Just like, taking photos, praying. Just paying their respects. I'm sure people like me, they just want to see, you know what I'm saying, what it's like.
And it was in front of the store?
Right in front of the whole, because he owned the whole lot.
Oh,
like he owned a lot. He owned his main flagship store was on the corner. Next to it was like a little T-Mobile store that he owned.
Yeah.
The next to that was like a little fish spot that he owned. And the next to that was like a little barbershop that he also owned.
Damn.
And then on the other side was like a little Chinese spot, whatever.
Did they have like a memorial on the whole lot or just
the whole lot? They shut down the whole lot. I think
they ain't shut down no stores for it though?
All of his stores got shut down except for the barbershop.
Okay.
But the Chinese spot was still open too. But everything else was closed. But they had, it's crazy though, like, dog, it's like she was like a movie. Like they had like the Brinks truck, like his Brinks truck parked out front. They had like his Benz with roses and blue bandanas like on top of the car. Yeah. They had like the candles and shit. They had like paintings and stuff. And it's like, dog, it's like, I swear it's like a movie. Like it was like Crips all around, bro. It was like on this side, like on that corner, like four young guys with like blue bandanas and like kind of just like some security type shit. Yeah. Like they just watching everybody. Then behind us is like some OG Crip dudes. They're just watching everybody. And on this side, like other Crip guys just like watching it. I'm like, damn, this shit's crazy, bro. And like they had like a big painting of his like on the alley, and like it was
You
dope,
think it's
bro.
gonna be like one of those memorials, like when they keep it there for like the time being and then they ever take it down? You think it's gonna always be there?
Well, him and his brother own that lot.
Yeah.
And his brother's still alive, so I don't think like they'll get rid of it.
So you think they'll keep like the Brinks truck and everything there?
I don't know about the Brinks truck, and I mean obviously they're probably gonna open back for business soon. But I think they're definitely gonna keep the paintings and stuff like that. Like,
and I seen something about they was like they was changing like a street name to
that square. They're changing it to Nipsey Hussle Square.
Oh, so that's already in motion?
Yeah. They submitted it into like the Congress or some shit like that. So like
that's crazy to me because it's like I ain't too much know. I mean, I know about Nipsey Hussle because like I heard about the time Ross was fucking with him. So that was the only time I really looked into him. And like, so when he died, I seen like his impact and the fact that they changing the whole like street intersection for this man. I was like, damn, he must have like a real impact.
Nah,
so,
bro.
Like, what was his impact on your on you? Because I know you was messing with
feel
him.
Like an interview.
I mean,
nah.
You fucking him.
Yeah, nah. My impact with me was like he was big. He was big into like ownership, into being your own boss. Like he would always preach like, don't slave for the next man. Like always own your stuff, be your own boss, and that'll turn into like long-term money.
I can respect that.
That's what I always try to preach to other rappers, and so that helped me. But another thing that he also impacted as I got older was buying back your block, like buying into your community.
Yeah,
like,
you say he owned the whole lot.
He would always say like, or rappers like they'll get rich and they'll move away instead of like staying and helping out their hood. Like he was like, no, I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna buy a bunch of stuff, build it up, make it look clean, make it look good. Yeah. And then like make money off it and help improve like my neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Like he was big into that. So as I've gotten older, that's something that more I kind of want to look into and like. Yeah.
I be respecting rappers that think like that, like him and rappers like Rallo. Yeah, but at the same time though, even though like they be having them great intentions of like buying back their block, they be feeling like every time they try to do something like that's
something
positive,
bad happen.
Like something bad happen, and it be in their own city, like with people that they mess with, like they friends type of thing.
Yeah, see, all right. So I've been having like a big fight within myself about that shit because after he got killed, a lot of celebrities was out here saying like,
Yeah.
oh, that's why you can't go back to your hood. That's why you can't show love. And I feel
How
like
you feel about that?
I feel like that's not true, bro. Like, I mean, on a certain level, it is true. Like, you shouldn't be out there every day. Like, you know what I'm saying? But you should go back. You should buy stuff in your hood. You should help your like. Yeah. It's your home, bro. Like,
that's
you
what
can't
I feel like.
You can't be afraid of your own home. Like, you can't let nobody even if
like,
if
haters, you got that stature though.
Yeah, like even if you got haters, you can't let them run. You know, I mean, not to be on some like tough guy stuff, but you can't let them run you away from your own house. Like, it's your house. You know what
I get that with the haters too. The only thing that I can see like why rappers would stay, it would be like the police, because it's like once you get stature, like
he was getting harassed.
That's what I would see, and it's like the police don't look at him as the activist that we would look at him at. Like the police probably look at him like another Kodak Black, just somebody out here flagging every time they come to their city type of thing.
Yeah, but so, I feel like us, we gotta. All right, so let's kind of like get into like kind of what's going on with 4 Minds, bro. Like, it's getting gentrified. Like, I feel like it's important for us to buy, to own a lot of this stuff.
Yeah.
That way they can't push us out, bro, because we own this stuff. You know what I'm saying?
And like they really like they setting up rules and limitations in our own hood. Like, for example, Easter just passed, right? And the stars, like, if you from Fort Myers, like the stars are just where we hang out at every year. Yeah. So last year we tried to hang out at the stars, and that was shut down off rip. It was like already 20 police is done, like right after the parade, saying y'all need to find something else to do. And so like this year they finally let us like it was another event going on at the stars again. Yeah. But at the same time it got ruined like by fights and all that. Yeah. And it be making me think like, damn, like should they be making the rules in the hood? Like I mean, of course we need to buy back our own stuff, but like how we gonna set the rules to the point like we can make it better, like without them intervening?
Okay,
like,
see that? All right, I feel what you're saying, but at the same time, like I used to feel the same way. Right, to be like, damn, like if we don't act right, how they, you know what I'm saying? How they gonna? But as I got older, it's like, bro, this fights and all that stuff that happens in every event, bro. They just had a big brawl in like Punta Gorda at some redneck yacht club where people died fighting.
Damn.
Like, like that happens everywhere, bro. You can't like
Punta Gorda too.
Yeah, that's like that happens. I think it's Punta Gorda, Port Charlotte. My bad if I'm
either way. It's supposed to be like
exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like even these college bars, college clubs, like. There's fights over there too. People get knocked out. People get arrested. People got drug. Well, all that. I ain't gonna say whatever. But this stuff happens everywhere, bro. Like for them. So I just feel like trying to single out, like, it just
So what if it was that one guy that just went like and bought back the neighborhood? How would we appoint like protocols and stuff like for us to just act as a neighborhood rather than just like because in 4 Miles, we got the Dunbar community, right? The Dunbar community is kind of like separated into like 4 neighborhoods. Like you got the Lake, you got the Habitat, you got the projects, and you got like other shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, say if it was one guy going back, you know what I'm saying, buying up properties in the neighborhood. You think that'd like settle down on the like cease the beef type of thing? Like who would be the guy that would like?
I think. I mean, I can't speak for Dunbar because I don't really know. I'm not in tune with that community like that. But at least from my experience, is like you got to be a man of the people. You got to be of the people, bro. Like you got to like tap it. You know what I'm saying? Like people know you. People know Pizzo. So if you out, say you buy back the block and they're like, oh, that's Pizzo, and you giving out jobs, you giving opportunities. You know what I'm saying? People gonna chill because they know you. Like they know where you from. They know your intentions.
So you like saying like if someone to come and create like opportunity, it'll be like less animosity, turmoil and stuff.
Bro,
like
everybody want to get money, bro. Like,
I feel that. I feel like we really ain't got no opportunity out here, and that's why the places with the least opportunity be the places like with the most anger and animosity.
Yeah. Everybody fighting for the same trap, bro. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing like. So if there's more money for people, now granted, you always gonna have your haters, bro. You always gonna have a knucklehead.
So how you feel about like, all right, with the Nipsey situation, right? It was supposed to be like a day one type shit. That like the day one that. You know what I'm saying? Did whatever happened to him. So how you feel about like? I don't even know how to word that bit. Like, cause you the guy that's trying to like buy back the block mission, and you bringing back opportunity. But you know the haters gonna always be there. Like, how would you even
deal with it?
Yeah,
I don't know. That's a tricky situation.
Because like you got a guy that was buying back. He bought back his neighborhood, gave out all this opportunity, but yet still somebody was hating, and they gave it to him in the neighborhood that he bought. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think I don't think there's no cure for jealousy, bro. Like I feel like that's always going to be there, bro, no matter what you do. Like even if say you leave your hood and you never come back, you still gonna have a hate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so that shouldn't even be a factor in the way.
You just live your life, bro. Like there's people hating on us now. You know what I'm saying? Like look, you know what I'm saying? Like we still,
I ain't trying to put it out there, but niggas hating. They
you know
hating.
what I'm saying? But so it's like there's always gonna be haters, bro. You just gotta, you know what I'm saying? Keep, you know, walk.
Just do your thing.
Yeah, find your purpose and move how you need to move, bro.
Yeah.
So overall, man, like what I'm trying to say with this whole thing, bro, is like, you know, I feel like everybody out there, artists too, you know what I'm saying? Artists, they need to find their purpose. They need to try to help, bro. Try to help your own city. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody else gonna care about your city but you. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't expect other people to try to help something that they don't really give a fuck about.
Yeah.
So
and make sure you're doing it with a purpose. Like don't just be out here to say you help the city. There's a lot of people like I seen this one thing. I wouldn't even go just because I feel like it wasn't worth it. But when Nipsey Hussle died, bro, I seen like 20 people making statuses like, who the Nipsey Hussle of your city? And you wouldn't believe how many people jumped under the statuses talking about something. I'm the Nipsey Hussle. I'm a me too this. And I'm like, bro, dog, what y'all did for y'all kids, let alone y'all city? Like, so I be hating like, if you gonna do something, do it with a purpose. Make sure you doing it from like the kindness of your heart and like this is exactly what you want to do for your city.
Exactly,
rather
bro.
than being somebody to talk about it. Like,
and at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Actions speak louder than words, bro. Like people gonna say it for you. Like you don't gotta And if it come from your heart, you don't have to, you know what I'm saying? Fight for credit and all that other stuff. But
so that being said, RIP Nipsey Hussle, man.
For sure. My dog. All right, man. So switching gears.
Yes, sir.
Pizzo's playlist, man. What you got?
Oh, I know y'all been waiting on this, man. We done got into so many interviews. Y'all trying to get back to the music. Well, I got you. Okay. Starting off, man. I'm gonna be the one that's saying 949 put you on this. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even out yet. It's coming out when this drop. You know what I'm saying? When this drop, look for this song we're talking about. You know what I'm saying?
I kind of got to film with you. I don't know.
This that C Stunner. You know what I'm saying? That on my mind. That I was getting 2K while you were playing 2K. Like I felt that. Like I had to quote that line because I felt that bit. Like for real. when I first got in college and my fast food hit. And them bands here, I was like, what? I ain't playing no video game. I'm finna go invest. I'm finna make these moves. So major shout out to C Stunner because he was messing with 949 the city. You know what I'm saying? So that's number one on Pizzo's playlist. Number two is Average by Baby Soulja and Kodak. And I really mess with this song because it's like it's like those guys recognizing their potential. Like in this whole hook, like Baby Soulja said something like, I ain't trying to grow up like my daddy did, but it's hard not to do what my daddy did. Like he recognizes like, you know what I'm saying, patterns like just of being in the whole environment, stuff like that. And he just came to that realization like, I'm about to be somebody, so now I'm trying to move like somebody. Like I'm not average, and I really respect that. And then my last track that I'm gonna get to is Mike Smith. I Got You.
Hey, the homie.
Had to take it to Mike Smith because I feel like that's the most, when I want to hear something refreshing, like just some good music, you know what I'm saying? I go to Mike Smith because he's like the perfect representation of just like the feel good side of Florida. Like this man been through some stuff, but when you hear the music, it's just like he don't care about that. He's just living his life, feeling good. And with this record, it's really refreshing. Like it just take you back to that the beat selection, the lyrics, everything he talking about, it just feel like Florida. So
and one thing about Mike Smith is he's just a good vibe. We met him.
He's just a good dude. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, he was
very
chill.
humble. You know what I'm saying? I really rock with Mike Smith. So my 3 tracks is C Stunner, On My Mind. We got Baby Soulja featuring Kodak, Average. And we got Mike Smith, I Got You. And that's Pizzo's playlist for this week. Y'all go check them out because they are fire.
Pizzo got the best playlist in Southwest Florida.
Hey, I ain't even said it. The people said it. You know what I'm saying? The people vouch for me, baby. But that's what it is, dog.
All right, man. So let's switch gears to something a little bit more serious, man.
Yes, sir.
YNW Melly.
Yeah.
Dog, I feel like since this whole situation popped up, we ain't really talk about it. We kind of like stayed away.
Because I just don't want to believe this, bro. Like if all this shit is real, like he got the potential to be like Snake of the Year, and
Yeah,
it hurts me. That's why I mean we've been talking about this for the longest, but
yeah,
we ain't never touched because I'm still waiting on that whole reasoning why the Popeye type of thing.
I don't think we're gonna get it, bro.
I don't know if we're gonna get it either. What you wanted to talk about on this one? Like,
it's a lot, bro. It's a lot, bro. It's I mean, all right, so when I first heard that they was trying to give him the death penalty, I was like, damn, bro, like that's kind of heavy, bro. Like,
yeah,
because I'm thinking of Melly, like, Melly, like the star. Yeah. I'm like, bro, they trying to make an example of this man. Like, it's kind of fucked up, bro.
I feel like that happened with all Florida artists.
Yeah, bro, but the death penalty's different, bro. That's not like that's death penalty. That's like, but then like, so, you know, I did a little bit digging. Yeah. And I looked into like the booking report of like, you know, the file of like the case and all that.
Yeah, I did a little. What they was talking about?
I don't know, bro. It's kind of like,
from what I seen, it just seemed like
just ugly.
First off, like when I first heard this story, I thought like, oh, it's his dog that did this. He ain't got nothing to do with this. He wasn't even in the car. But then bitch sent me the whole report. I go through it. It say they got footage. Like it didn't even know he say she say. It's saying that they got footage from the studio that they were just at.
Yeah.
He got into the car with them boys.
Yeah.
And then so the cracker they go they in the interrogation room with the dude Bortland or whatnot, and they ask him about that, and he was like, nah, he was never with us. So it's like it's a bunch of stories clashing and colliding. But
yeah, bro. I think like what definitely hurt Melly's case the most is like, you know, I think the police were saying that it's a few things, but the police were saying that the entry and exit wound for the bullet, like they were studying the body and stuff, it shows that, you know, it wasn't like a drive-by. Like they showed that, you know, one of them got shot from behind. And they also know that
he was sitting at?
Yeah, because they said that the driver, what's his name? Cortland?
Yeah.
Whatever. He was a driver. Then it was like one of the guys was on the passenger side riding a shotgun. Melly was on the left rear seat, and then the other one was right next to him. And they said the way that the bullet entered the dude in the around the shotgun is like it came from Melly's direction. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then like, but one thing that, bro,
I just can't wrap my head around like why would he kill them boys if he like the breadwinner? You know what I'm saying? Like, because I'm seeing stories they saying like he killed them for financial gain, but I'm like, what are you gonna gain from it?
Because he's already making money.
He putting them boys on. Like, if anything, I would see them whacking him. Like,
yeah.
So
and,
I don't.
And this happened kind of when he was already on, bro. They saying this happened like last year, like
like this unfolded right now. This
like
was
October
2018.
Yeah, like late 2018.
What, like 6 months ago at that?
Yeah, like bro was on already. Like I don't understand, you know, what made him do all this stuff. But what really fucked me up, bro, honestly, bro, like reading this report, because I mean, not to say we used to murder, but like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But what fucked me up was like they said that he rode around with the body for like 2 hours, bro. Like, you just dog, someone you grew up with. They said Melly had kid mom name tattooed on, like someone you grew up with. You just watching them bleed to death for 2 hours. You just chilling, like, bro. That's like some psycho shit, bro. That's not normal.
They rode around with it for 2 hours, though?
That's what they said according to the documents.
On the police report, it was saying like around the time he arrived.
Yeah, they said like around the time he left. They were looking into phone records. They were looking at, because Melly had FaceTime his mom. Like it was a whole bunch of stuff.
So he FaceTime his mom and all. Why this went down?
No. So like what happened was, from what they saying, is that Melly got out the car. They dropped Melly off. I'm butchering it, but they pretty much dropped Melly off after they faked the whole shootout shit. Yeah, they dropped Melly off. Kid drove the two bodies to the hospital, and then that's when Melly had left or something, and he had FaceTime his people and was like, hey, like, we got to drive by, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was trying to, like, you know, hide what had happened. And then
did he try to play it like he didn't know what was going on, period? Like, did he try to play
Nah, he from the jump was telling people that it was a drive-by.
Yeah.
But then his homeboy, when the police put him over, his homeboy was telling him that Melly wasn't there.
Yeah, and that's the part that
like with the footage, they realized Melly was there, and then with the videos,
they switched it up, and they said that he got into the car later.
Yeah.
I think it really messed it up is all his dogs talking, like, just.
Bro, that's why I remember one of my homeboys had got into like a situation.
Yeah.
And he told me that his lawyer, like he was in his lawyer's office.
Yeah.
And his lawyer was like, you know why people always get caught? And my homeboy was like, why? And the lawyer pointed at a poster on the wall. And the poster on the wall was like a bunch of fish with like hooks, and all the fish had like a hook in their mouth except for one fish. And he was like, he had his mouth shut, and the poster was like, you get caught when you open your mouth. And that's like, that's mainly
that's crazy.
Yeah,
I ain't trying to teach no lessons.
Yeah, with that, I'm not saying I'm not. No, the lesson I'm trying to teach people is like, a lot of people think that they smarter than the police, and it's like, stop. You know what I'm saying? Stop trying to finesse them. Stop trying to like, bro. Just that's what your lawyer's for, bro. Not to
even
finesse,
on a general statement, like your mouth can get you in a lot of trouble, bro. Like, shut up sometimes.
Yeah, bro. Just shut up, bro. Let who needs to deal with that, bro. Because sometimes you could just, you thinking that you helping yourself, you really hurting yourself. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So,
and I seen something where it was like Florida was like one of the 30 states to have the capital punishment, like the death penalty.
Yeah, I still don't know how I feel about capital punishment. Yeah. I'm like on the fence about that shit.
About like what the whole
about sending people to death. Yeah, like I don't know how I feel about that. Like I don't know if that's like the right.
I'm cool with that if it's like rape, man, murders, like people who play with little kids. Like I ain't got no sympathy for them. But as far as like everything, I feel like one thing about it, I just feel like Florida always trying to make rappers an example, and I don't know, with all these murders, like you got to be consistent. Is how I feel.
What do you mean?
If somebody gonna kill somebody, like all right, he finna get the death penalty for killing somebody, then what's up with all these police that y'all letting walk around? Not even trying to take it because he ain't got to go to that level, but But all these people that's walking around here murdering everybody, and like they not getting this punishment.
But I think in Melly's case, he's getting a death penalty more so because he was trying to cover up, and he was trying to like, you know what I'm saying? That's why.
That's real, because what I was coming from, I was looking at it like he getting all this because he famous or that type of thing. But nah, you.
I mean, I'm sure that plays into it.
Just from like, because I was just looking, I'd be like, damn, he another famous rapper out of Florida. They messing with him. Yeah, but nah, what you say make a lot of sense.
Yeah, I mean, I remember when this whole situation first happened. Me, you was talking, you was saying like it might even be like a conspiracy, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I mean,
you think that still hold up, or you think it's like it's all facts and
nah, bro, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to put that on him. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. We gonna wait and see. That's all. I'm just gonna say it ain't looking good for him right now, bro. Yeah, I'm keeping it a buck. It's I don't know. It's heavy, bro. It's not even like I don't know. I'm done with the topic. Cause bro, it's like tricky to talk about it because you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you don't want to incriminate nobody. You don't want to talk crazy about nobody. But that's crazy. I hope Melly ain't snake of the year though. I just hope he ain't.
Yeah, that's bro. But bro, like,
how could he even tell his side of the story though? That's my thing. Like,
what's his defense?
How can we even get to that part to where it's like, if it was true, if it's wrong? Like, I'm not hearing. I'm hearing everything from the outside.
Yeah,
I ain't heard Melly talk not once.
I don't know. Yeah,
I don't know. What you got in there, dog?
I was gonna say some wild shit like the only way Melly could tell stories if he going live while he locked up. Like,
yeah, you know, my dog just went on live the other day.
That's what I'm saying. But I mean, I don't know. His
going live.
Yeah.
Nah, it's gonna make everything 10 times worse. He going live.
All right, so switching gears, man. Something a little bit lighter.
Yes, sir.
Y'all know I got this segment titled Duck of the Week.
Yes, sir.
And this week's Duck of the Week is someone who I feel like is losing touch, not due to age, but more so due to desperation.
That's different.
This week's Duck of the Week is Dave East. Dave East went on his Instagram and he said the Lil Nas X Old Town Road song is whack. He said, what y'all doing in hip hop? This shit is whack.
It's country.
Look, Dave Zero Hits East, I believe he should not comment. Listen, the kid made a good song. The song was a hit record. And I feel like Dave East is not in a position in his career to judge someone on what they want to put out. I feel like, you know, if he was more, he's not qualified. Right now, he's definitely entitled to his opinion. He can definitely go on and say how he feels about a record. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? Get your points up, bro. Like, he been in the game for a few years. I don't even know if he dropped a real album. Like, he always keeps dropping EPs. They don't really go that far. And it's like he still hasn't charted any kind of way with any type of record that he's released. I feel like if he was more focused on his music instead of figuring out everybody else's music, he would be a little bit further in his career.
He would be qualified.
He would be a little bit more qualified. Now, don't take this the wrong way. I'm not bashing the young man. This is more like I'm flicking his finger. Like, don't do that. Stop doing that. So this week, Duck of the Week is Dave 0 Hits East. Quacks for the quack people. So switching gears, staying close to music. Another thing that I wanted to talk about that was kind of hot online is producers not getting paid. There was a clip that circulated with Joe Budden and Jadakiss.
Still a debate.
And they were saying how Jadakiss was explaining how he released the album with Fabulous Freddie vs. Jason roughly like a year and a half ago, and producers are still hitting them up saying that they have not been paid. This gives me the question, like, what's up with, like, how do producers make money, bro? Like, I don't really understand, like, how are they not getting paid?
That's what I'm saying. In this day and age, how are you not getting paid?
Yeah.
Did Jadakiss not just pay them or something like that?
Nah, I think
his song, ain't it?
Yeah, but I think the label's supposed to pay. I don't know.
Then I feel like if that's the case, then they just got themselves in a boyish deal. Like,
yeah.
Because how I see it, I'm gonna just take it to like a real life standpoint.
Yeah.
When I be going to these open mic nights, you know what I'm saying, doing my thing, I be seeing like 20 rappers, like not even in the same, but 20 rappers throughout the week. They have the same exact beat. And you know where they beat come from? They beat come from YouTube.
Yeah.
I go on YouTube, I see these producers, like, and a lot of people are shopping with the same producers. Like, it's a lot of producers out there. But they go on YouTube and I see them with, they just got a beat. This big guy 50,000 views. This big guy 50,000 views. And it's monetized, right? If you monetize your video on YouTube, you get paid for it,
Right.
But that ain't even the half of it. I see a lot of artists, they do what's called a lease. And what a lease is, it's like, say you got this producer, he got a nice beat. You want to play with the beat, but you ain't got your money, right? You know what I'm saying? So he give you that bid like for $50. He said you can sell such and such records. You can do such and such with this record. But once you do all that, we got to renegotiate something, or you got to get this exclusive right.
Do you feel like, because to me, like, it don't sound like it's a good move to lease a beat.
And it's not a good move for a rapper to lease a beat, but for a producer leasing beats, you can pay. Because just like I said, I go to the open mic nights and I see the same person with the same beats 20 times. When you leasing a beat as a producer, you can sell that same beat as many times as you want to, because it's still your beat. Like, you own this beat. Everyone else is just leasing it temporarily. You know what I'm saying? So somebody can like sell the same beat like 30 times, and if it's $50, they're gonna make like $1,500 or something. Like, I feel like if you're not making money as a producer, it's really, that's on your hustle. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, that's you messing with that deal. You know what I'm saying? That's you selling yourself short. Like, because at this day and age, how can you not make money? Because you are important. Like, hell yeah, you can't make a song without having the beat. Then go listen to the song because the beat ain't fine. So how is you losing in this situation?
Man, I wanna any like producers out there that want to come on the show, reach real. Actually, let me clear that up. Real producers that have dealt with like labels and like royalties and like, I want to learn like how producers like.
Yeah, because I could be giving that. I just going on what I know.
But I want to learn like how they get money off like royalties and like, production deal, publishing deals, all this stuff. Like,
like how could you get the short end of the deal?
Like,
I know. Like, I see a lot of people complain about like producers don't get enough credit, which may be true. But I feel like when you behind the scenes, it's not really about the fame; it's about the money. I don't see how you not getting the money though. That's the thing. Like,
it's got to be like a bad deal or something like that.
Maybe Jadakiss ain't pay his producers. Been blaming it on the label, but it's your song. That's what I be looking at. If I made a song with a bid, I reached out to this producer and I blow out this song.
Actually, that is kind of
you know what I'm saying? Like, I reached out to you. I gotta pay you because you know what I'm saying. Like,
but even if like that, all right, the label's supposed to pay and the label ain't pay, and a producer hitting you,
it's your label.
You're supposed to be like, be a real one, and like try to, you know what I'm saying?
I owe you, bro.
Don't just be like,
Hey, that ain't my fault. Yeah. It's my song. I made the song. I put it out and all that, but it ain't my fault.
Yeah, like, that's kind of like
take accountability and pay him. That's why I could be, but take some accountability, man, and take accountability as a producer. If that's just you not moving smarter, how I see it.
Like, yeah, that's true, man.
It's a million ways to make money. Even me, like if I don't know if I couldn't do a cover art right, like I can find a way to, you know what I'm saying, make some money off that bit. Like somebody gonna pay for something. Like
holla at Pizzo for some cover art, by the way.
I ain't saying he ain't wrong, you know what I'm saying?
So speaking of making money in the music industry, another thing that blew up kind of like online was Lil Yachty.
Oh,
Lil Yachty wrote for the city. Well, for the City Girls, except for JT, she had her own.
The last part.
Yeah, he said like she had her own stuff.
But yeah,
and people was like mad at, like they was trying to clown. Like I don't know what the.
But I can see why, because it's like he trying to take credit for a female song, but at the same time it's like before he tried to take credit, they was doing the man like because like you know how when you got a single and you got the album credits and all that, and they say stuff like he was in the room, he gave a little suggestion, so he gonna
trying to give him credit. Yeah,
he trying to say like he ain't do nothing, but like. A bit wrote the whole song except for one verse, but basically that's the whole song.
Yeah,
the part that I was cranking to, Lil Yachty wrote that bit. You know what I'm saying? And so it's kind of like I feel him if he feel like he gotta justify it.
Yeah, but I don't see like, what the problem is, because like people write for, you know, Beyonce has The Dream and Neo wrote for Beyonce, right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Wyclef and Prize wrote for Lauryn Hill. You know what I'm saying? Like. I don't know why people like act like it's a big deal. Like
I think it's probably just like the angle that he took, because I feel like they from the same camp.
Yeah, and so that's like, smart.
Yeah,
they all on the same team.
I don't know.
That's like the money circulates.
Maybe people were hating at the fact that like they probably thought the City Girls was really snapping. Like,
all right, so this poses a question.
Yeah, I probably got the same question.
Can Lil Yachty rap?
I think he can rap.
You know what I'm saying? Because people trying to say he's not a rapper, but if he writing rap songs for other people, that means he's a pretty good rapper.
And what's crazy, bro, it's like the first time I heard Act Up ever in my life, I was at Fat Tuesday with my dog. And we just in the car, you know what I'm saying? City Girl come on. And that part, is Young Miami and I came to run my set. I was like, this bit really slime. Me and my dog look at each other. We go to King and Hard. We like, and so I kind of feel like that justified me like listening to it, because finding out that he wrote the song is kind of like, it make you want to look at it. Oh, what else he wrote? Like,
exactly. Yeah, I fuck with Yachty for that. He's getting money different ways, man. Like, you know, and I feel like that's important for other artists like watching, man. Like, don't just try. You don't gotta be the star all the time, bro. You can still get paid behind the scenes. Like
it made me wonder if people care more about like the money or the fame. Like, which one you want? Like,
I feel like people care more about the fame, bro.
Yeah, and that's what it seems like. And I feel like, and that's probably the only bad look about that, because it's like, Lil Yachty was still getting paid off that song if he wrote it. So
yeah.
So I feel like he was probably getting mad, like, man, I need more credit for this or something like that. And it depends on how you look at it and if you really think about it, because it can go south or it can be like a win for his team.
Yeah. QC winning right now, bro.
Yeah.
QC like they like the kind of like the new Cash Money. I don't want to say that, but
yeah, you can say that.
They up there. They doing their thing, bro.
Yeah. Every artist they got successful.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
So speaking of artist ratchetivity. How you feel about the Satchel versus Bow in the Hair debate going on right now between them?
Why y'all flagging? Like, I feel like rappers make the most hypocritical statements.
Yeah, the truth, dog. I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't like what y'all be talking about. Like, who cares? Like
basically what we talking about is Sauce Walker. He got mad at Gunna. I don't know if he got mad or he was clowning him.
Sauce Walker a hater, bro, because he be going at a lot of people for no reason.
Yeah, bro. Like, for the same stuff that he like. All right, he went at Gunna because he had a $10,000 Chanel purse.
Right.
He messed with Young Thug. That's what Young Thug do. Like, how can you not expect that? But at the same time, Future got the same purse, and ain't nobody say nothing to Future about that.
Yeah.
And at the same time,
Sauce Walker got like them little bows in his head. He got
knockers in his head. Like, my niece just had some knockers in his head this morning. Like, if you gonna do that, if you feel comfortable doing that, then let that man What is?
See, this is like this. Sauce Walker got like the Dave East syndrome. Like, dog, why you care about what the next man doing so much, bro? Like, if you just focus on what you got going on, your career can be a lot further. Instead, you hating and you on Instagram. Like,
I think it.
You know what I'm saying? What's wrong with these people? Be like 38 years old on Instagram Live talking about the next man. Like, bro,
I think it's just deeper than that. They probably don't like each other because I don't think.
I know. Sauce Walker don't like Young Thug.
Yeah,
they really like go back and forth all the time.
Yeah, so it's really pettier than what we think.
Yeah, listen, man. That's why. That's why I listen to Nipsey, bro. That's why that's why I listen to Nipsey. I listen to Ho. I listen to Jay-Z. I listen to Ice Billy and Berg.
Yeah.
I listen to rappers who move how like I would want my homeboys to move. I don't be like I don't want no Sauce Walkers around me, dog. Like stay far away from me, bro. Like stay over there. Now that leads me to my poem, right? Y'all know I like to wrap things up with a poem. I knew there was something
behind that.
Y'all know I like to wrap things up with a poem. I like to uplift the youth and motivate the people. I like to teach. I like to provide hope. I like to provide direction, and I like to provide clarity. Ratchet Pastor Laveau. New poem. This one is called Nipsey Didn't Die for This.
Stop playing.
Goes like this. Sauce Walker and Gunna beefing over whose fanny packs got more thunder. Nipsey didn't die for this. Nah. George Zimmerman on Muslim Mingle trying to have his pink peen tingled. Nipsey didn't die for this. 40-year-old T.I. catching smoke with Super Saiyan Kodak Vegeta. Nipsey did not die for this. In other words, all the dumb shit y'all focused on, Nipsey did not die for this. Let's do better, people.
If you knew better, you'll do better.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. This is Bugsy Laveau.
94.9 The City Boys. Pizzo Bam William.
And we out.